This video is going to offer a high overview of the collaborations and conferences features in Canvas. We'll start with collaborations. I'm going to click collaborations on the left-hand side in the left-hand navigation menu. Notice it's grayed out, so currently this option would not be available to students. If you anticipate on using collaborations, you must make that link available to students in your left-hand navigation menu, and we covered how to do that in setting your course navigation menu in an earlier module. So there are two types of collaborations that are integrated into Canvas, Google Docs and Etherpad. Currently, Etherpad is preferred by students over Google Docs because it does not require an additional account for access. Google Docs requires that the student have a Gmail account. If you're planning on heavily grading the Google Doc and to see who is doing what work, I do recommend Google Docs over Etherpad for better labeling and tracking of who is doing what. The faculty member can choose to start the Google Doc for students, but just like students, you too would also have to have a current Gmail account to use. And you could also start an Etherpad collaboration for the students as well. You can assign certain students to use the collaborative document, or you can choose to have the entire class working on the collaborative document. So that's just, again, a high overview of the collaborations features in Canvas. Next, we're going to look at conferences. Conferences are powered by a third-party vendor in Canvas called Big Blue Button. And Big Blue Button's made some changes where it will work less well with Chrome. So if you choose to use the conferences feature, I do recommend that you use it in Mozilla Firefox instead of Google Chrome. Notice this is a change from what we normally recommend to faculty, which is to always use Google Chrome. Until Google Chrome makes some changes for this particular feature, Mozilla Firefox will work better. I'm going to click the blue button Conferences, and I will be able to name my conference. I will be able to set the duration of the conference. Note it won't click off immediately at that 60-minute mark. That's just setting an expectation of how long the conference will go on for. You can choose to record the conference, but note that you have to click Enable Recording Conference Now. Once you're in the conference itself, there's no option to turn on recording. And again, if you want the duration to be flexible and you don't want a time limit, then you want to check this No Time Limit box. A little further down, we'll see that we can add a description. So for students, if this is to review a specific project or something like that, you can give the description of the conference to the students, and then you can also invite all of the course members. This will send them a message via Canvas to let them know that a conference is going to be taking place. I'm going to go ahead and click Update. And you'll see that it's created my faculty demo conference here. And when I'm ready, I can choose to start that conference. It's going to load Big Blue Button in a new tab. And it's going to look like a lot of other web conferencing software, WebEx, even the old Wimba system that we used to have. So this should look fairly familiar to you. Students will have the option to raise their hand, that you can pan it in Zoom, you can annotate the screen, you'll have a list of users who are available to you. You will be able to use a webcam, you'll be able to chat and take notes. You'll be able to draw, and you'll be able to share files. So again, this is just a brief overview of the conferences and collaborations option in Canvas.